What is up, boys? We are back with Coach Sam Bradford and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. We have just finished year one of our Tulsa Rebuild Dynasty here in College Football 26. And if you missed last video, I highly encourage you to go watch it. It was an awesome first season, but we did finish 6-6, and I would say that we had some pretty cool wins, had some tough losses. But yeah, no, we went 6-6. You know, it was an average season, but for our first season of this rebuild, I think we did pretty good. But today, we obviously have a bowl game, which we will be playing, and we have to worry about the transfer portal and overall recruiting. This is going to be the biggest because of year one, and if you look at our recruiting, I mean, we have some commits, but for the most part, we have, 9 or 10 commits. We have some that we still are trying to get. Unfortunately, we're going to lose Frank Bridge, as I just looked. But, no, we still have chances on a lot of guys like Warren Morton. We are way ahead on trying to battle for Hakeem Atogwe. It's going to be very close there at the end. But we do have some good prospects that I think are going to be good. But it really matters about the transfer portal. If the transfer portal can be good, I think we can be pretty good next year and take a leap. Now, if you remember, we did have to make a switch at quarterback. We subbed Kirk Francis in for Andrew Alford. Now, Andrew Alford was the dual threat, but I'm telling you right now, Kirk Francis was definitely the right move. He was a pocket passer. We were running an air raid. 56% completion percentage through for 1,800 yards in 7 games. 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I mean, that's pretty freaking good. He was actually very good, and I think that was the reason why we kind of turned it around and started to play a little bit better. But, yeah, no, he was great, and he's only a sophomore, so look, if our goal is to get a really good quarterback in the transfer portal, but I think that we need to evaluate both of them because I really like Kirk Francis. The only problem is that he might transfer because of pro potential, which would really suck and would make me really sad. All right, so we simmed a week, and we got Mafu Maze from Kansas. He is a right guard, so that was really good. Still ahead on Will Morton and Amani German, maybe? But again, look at how many players are going to want to transfer. So we need to be looking for players either for proximity to home or playing time. I think both of those are going to be helpful. Maybe playing style, wide receivers will really like to come here and tight ends because we're going to be using a lot of them. But yeah, we're going to be looking at stuff like that when we go to the transfer portal because I think deal breakers are going to be where we can excel against other teams, whether it be playing time or proximity to home are going to be our two best. If we look at bowl projections, it's got us in the Military Bowl against Georgia Tech. That's going to be a really good opponent, probably one of the better opponents we played this year besides Oklahoma State. So we're going to see if we can play them very close. We're probably going to play an ACC school, so that'll give us good competition. But hey, like the focus of this video, definitely transfer portal. All right, so the Heisman winner, it seems like every year that, even last year, like the first couple dynasties I played, it was Cade Klubnik winning Heisman. And of course, here in 2026, he wins a Heisman again. And there you go, boys. We are going to be playing Georgia Tech in our first bowl game, in the Military Bowl, so that's going to be fun. We will see. We're not going to be leaving, so we don't even need to look at that. So let's go to early national signing day. Let's see who we got. So Mafu Maze is signed. He's on the team. Steve Gore, who's a outside linebacker. We have Devontae Garage, or Garage. I don't know how to say that. Garage. He's an athlete, but I believe he is a offensive lineman. Dylan Westbrooks, Trevor Uche, Evan Yeast, Jake Peter, Taj Steven, Tevin Potts, and Jeff Mastrid. So a couple 2-stars, but a majority of 3-stars. If we go to the top classes, and we're 64th in the country with 10 commits, and there's only 4 other American schools that are above us. So that's pretty cool. But again, it's really going to matter about the transfer portal, which is going to open up after the bowl game. So we will see after the bowl game who we can go get. All right, boys, so we will be playing in the Military Bowl. We are 69 overall. Nice. They are a 77 overall. They have a better offense than their defense, but we're going to jump into it. I don't know how we're going to do. I think we're going to wear these helmets, white helmet, white jersey with the throwback pants, and then I think they're wearing all navy with the gold helmet. Pretty sick there. And, of course, we are playing the moment, so we're going to jump into it. Try to be competitive. I don't know if we're going to win or have a chance at winning, but we're going to try, and we're going to see how we can do. All right, boys. So, it's in Annapolis, so I guess where Navy plays, right? Is that right? I can't actually remember. Looks like it. Looks like a small stadium. It looks like there's a lot of Georgia Tech fans there, which kind of sucks because this is going to be a home game for them. How many fans do you think from Tulsa came and traveled to Annapolis, Maryland? We'll see, I guess. But, hey, I like our jerseys. We look clean. And let's see if we can steal one in bowl season. Bowl season's always chaotic, so... All right, boys, it said it was 22 degrees right now, so it's pretty chilly. We got Kirk Francis back there. We are taking over on the first drive of the game, and that's a good start for Zion Booker. Hopefully we can keep him. I don't know. I can't remember. I got to remember, like, what all years everybody is because there's a lot of good players, and if we can keep some of these guys around, it'll be a good little, like, foundation for future, but we'll see. That was a terrible throw. All right, boys, it is 3rd down and 8. Not exactly where we want to be, but if we can get somebody open, we'll be fine. Let's... Oh, yeah, he's open. It's underthrown. No, it's perfectly thrown. Finds Foley over the top. Wow, what a throw, but an even better catch, I feel like. And that's why we have Kirk Francis in there. I feel like he's a little better accuracy. Is he more mobile than Alford? Absolutely not. Cannot move. But he does have a rushing touchdown, and he fit that one in there to Ballard, so pretty good throw. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We're just going to give it to our running back. Let's see if we can get a first down. Kirk Francis giving it off to Richardson, and that'll be perfect enough for the first down. Dominic Richardson, who had a pretty good year as well. Even if it's in a air raid offense, he actually did okay, so... Oh, he's wide open over there. Presley, wide open, will be the first down. We are at the 15. I want to punch it in here and start off strong. So we took a sack. We got 2nd and 17. Luckily, we are still in field goal range. That is not a pick, but I don't know if that was the greatest throw. I didn't let anything develop there. 3rd and very, very long. We're going to try and just stay in field goal range. That was just crazy. I thought he was going to catch it. That was actually who I was trying to go to. It got tipped. But we're going to try and hit this field goal and take a 3-0 lead here in the first. And should be okay. Should be okay. And it is. Easy 3 points and a good start for the offense. All right. We are in the 2nd quarter. No score for Georgia Tech. Defense has held up so far. You got to stop him. And you do. 4th and 1. Do we hold them to a field goal? No, they're going to go for it. Honestly, respect. And it'll be 4th and the shortest it can be. So can we get a stop here in the red zone? No, we cannot. He was actually uncovered and a pretty easy conversion for them. Now they're at the 5, though. Now they're at the 5. Let's see if we can get a stop, force a field goal. I don't really trust my defense, but we'll see. I'm going to give it... No. And, yeah, not great on defense there. Not great on defense. Regardless of the touchdown we gave up, our offense... Now, Alford's back in. Interesting. So our offense has had a really, really good drive here. And we're going to give a little draw play to Dominic Richardson inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. I would love to get a touchdown and have a little response to their touchdown drive. Obviously, we have to punch it in. But we got a guy there. It's Dominic Richardson through the air. The running back gets his touchdown, not on the ground, through the air. That's how the air raid works sometimes. You get the offense involved, every bit of them. And that time we got Dominic Richardson involved. Great drive, great response. All right, 3rd down and 5. We got a chance to stop him here. Oh, that was a little... Oh, no. Haynes King just pulled it last second. And that was a great play. That was insane. So, obviously, it is our turn to try and make a stop. They are back in the red zone at the 17. It is 2nd and 5. And they got a guy going on the outside. And he does not get the first down. But he is very, very close. I'm wondering if we can get a blitz there here on 3rd down before someone gets open. I'm probably going to go with no. Our guys are definitely probably not good enough. But they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. All right, outside of the 2-minute warning, we got a chance. Got a chance to stop them, hold them to a field goal, and King keeps it again, and he's short. He's short. Do they go for it? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to kick the field goal. Let's see if they actually kick it. Do they fake it? Surely not, right? Surely not. He kicks it. He does nail it. And we'll be tied. Probably going into halftime. We'll see. Well, we do get a chance. 1:14. We got to run a little 2-minute drill. 2-minute offense here. And, oh, no. No. That was near nobody. So, luckily, and Alford's out there. So, I don't know if we're going to have the accuracy that we usually do. Got Ballard there. It'll be a first down. And we cut back inside and got a block. All right. Let's run a little hurry up. Come on, boys. Okay, that was a really good play. Now we got to run a little hurry up offense and see. Alford can run. And we're going to call our first time out there. Not the greatest. I looked to my right and didn't see anyone initially open, but I wasn't going to test anything and be stupid. We just need a first down. Just need to keep the drive alive. And I'm going to try to split that. That didn't work. He didn't get picked off, though, so that was really lucky. And we're going to have to punt it away before the half. So we are very close to the end of the third quarter. Only 2.5 minutes left. It's still 10-10, and they have the ball inside the 5-yard line. And we got to make a stop. I had that guy, and he's going to end up scoring. I was on him, and that's when the quarterback panicked a little bit. But it didn't matter because I didn't stay on him. I expected one of my guys to be there. Unfortunately, I was an idiot and didn't realize it. So we do have a chance. We're on their side of the 50, and it's 3rd and 6. Still the third quarter. I shouldn't have thrown that, but we did. And I was stupid. That was really bad. So Georgia Tech did score again before we were able to play. It's 4th and 8. We have to go for it. We are in a dire situation. And Ballard got a block, and this is actually going to be a really big play down close to the 40. I think we got inside the 40, so that was absolutely insane, but it worked out with a really good block. Can we take advantage of it inside the 20-yard line? Ball at the 18, and we got Foley there, but he's going to get hit immediately and actually dropped it. That's a great throw. He's out of bounds. Oh, my God. What a throw by Alford. I thought there was a chance, but he ended up being out of bounds. I don't know. Let's see the replay. It's just a little bit into that behind the touchdown. God, I hate that. 3rd and 10, though. 3rd and 10. Oh, Ballard's open. I think he beat his man. He did, and that's a touchdown for the Golden Hurricane. Let's go. Ballard couldn't get his foot in on the play before, and he was easily in that second time. And we cut this lead down to just a touchdown. All right, they have told us that the game is on the line. We have to make a stop. Haynes King and Jamal Haynes are going to be hell to cover. Both of those guys are amazing, especially when they have a wide receiver wide open. And they are going to take this to the 2-minute warning. And on the other side, we're going to have to try and make a stop. Oh, no, he beat us outside? No, he did not. All right, we'll use our first one. 21 carries, 143 yards? What are we doing? Our run defense is not doing a good job. We can almost guarantee that they're going to run the football. I feel like, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious there. Gives it to Jamal Haynes. Gonna have to use our second. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. I feel like they're going to throw the ball here. It was a play. It was actually a read option. He got one man to beat. He didn't beat him. Okay, we made a stop. They are punting the football. We did call coverage to see. Okay, good. Are you going to return this? You got time. And he's going to get down to the 15. So we got a couple yards. And we're probably going to be able to play this. Yeah, we are. And this is just going to all be, can Alford do a good job and win us this football game? That's really the question. That was an incredible throw. I actually can't believe he got that off. But it's going to be 3rd and 11. And, boys, I don't like our odds here. Can we find somebody open? Just one person. That'll not going to work. Okay, so 4th and 5. Zion Booker at least got half of it, so we have a better chance. But I still don't like my odds. Second or 4th and 5, and we have so long to go, even if we get this. But Presley is gonna catch it and barely get out of bounds and barely get the first down. Good job by Braylon Presley. That was a win, and we live to fight another set of downs. That's insane by Zion Booker. That's insane play by Zion Booker. Breaks the tackle. That was the longest throw I could probably make in the game, but it ended up working out. We are still alive. Is that going to beat him there? No, it's not. 3rd and 10. We're at the 42-yard line, and oh my God, we just don't have time. That was thrown over the top. I thought we had him. I think if that's a good throw, we definitely have him, and we have another 4th down. We got another 4th down. Are we going to convert this one? Oh, yeah, that worked. Good job, Foley. Makes a good catch. That was a tough catch. Got hit as he was thrown. We just got to keep going. We got to keep going. Got to keep going. We are running out of time. That's a great throw again. Good job by Braylon Presley to get open. Another 1st down. Another 1st down. We're going to spike this. We're actually going to spike this. Come on. Come on. All right, 19 seconds to go. We are on their side of the field. We're doing a good job. That's another great throw, but good job by that DB to punch it out. Is he open? Is he open? No, it was over him, man. Oh, my God, he was open. But Andrew Alford misses. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. But it will be 4th down. We have 2 plays left. Like, this is near impossible. Do you make this play? No, it's going to be a pick. It was almost perfectly placed. I probably waited a little bit too long. But unfortunately, we are not going to be winning this game. We throw a pick late. Man, but we had a chance. We had a chance. We played Georgia Tech really close, and they played Haynes King and Jamal Hayes the whole game. So I'm not actually mad about it. If we look at the stats, I would say that, I mean, Andrew Alford was actually pretty good. I mean, Kirk Francis was really good until he came out. Andrew Alford, 16 to 31, 179, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Running the ball, I mean, look, you're an air raid offense, so you get what you get. And big days from, I feel like, Jeremiah Ballard and Braylon Presley, both good. And, of course, the touchdowns going to Ballard and Dominic Richardson. But that is our bowl game. We were in it until the very end. We just make a stupid decision at the very end, or, you know, maybe a late decision more than stupid, because he was definitely open. I don't know if we have the time anyways to get that off. So I feel like every time I record on today, it's just always there's a lawnmower just going outside. So if you can hear that, I apologize. I really do. I'm sorry. But now we are going to move into the transfer portal. And that's like the biggest thing of this episode, recruiting and getting everybody else to sign, and our transfer portal. Like I said, it's going to be dependent on deal breakers. So we're going to simulate until the end of the college football playoff. We're going to look at the national champion and everything, and then we will move into the transfer portal. All right, so the national championship for 2025 is going to be Penn State and Texas A&M. Very, very interesting. Did not see that coming. Let's see. So some interesting games. Miami over Clemson, I feel like, was very interesting. They also beat Notre Dame. Penn State took care of business. We had Louisville in it. Boise State was in it again. Of course, Georgia took care of business against Boise State, and then a big win against Ohio State. And then they played Texas A&M in the semis, and that looked like it was probably an instant classic, 41-38. So we will see who wins between Penn State and A&M. So it looks like Texas A&M and Penn State played in an absolute classic, 37-35. Kevin Concepcion, I think he's the NC State transfer, or is that KC? So he might be his brother or related to, but huge win for Texas A&M. Penn State right there again. And look, this is new. I actually haven't checked this out. So let's see. So these are the national champions. You can look at conference, Heisman, different award winners. How far can you go back? So for national champions, how far can you go back? Pretty dang far. Okay, you can go all the way to the first national championship, or the first really game where they started playing. And that's pretty cool. Got real coaches in there too. You can look at everything. So that's pretty dope. What if we go to the American? You can look at only 3 national champions. What the hell? Looks like Tulane won it this year. They went 10-3, and they just beat the absolute mess out of Rice. So yeah, but pretty cool. That's new. So now we move into the transfer portal. All right. So we have 2 persuasions, and we have a lot of nuns and very lows. And that is a lot of transfers. We have 22 transfers, and a lot of them were good. Brody Foley, obviously. Zion Booker is going to be gone. So that really sucks. You hate to see it. We got people graduating as well. So we have to reload in a big way, and it's really going to be through the transfer portal. Now, I will try to persuade Zion Booker and he's not coming, and I feel like we could do maybe Jeremiah Ballard as well. And no, both of those are gone. So tried to persuade them. They're not coming. And boys, it's going to be a really fun transfer portal, let me tell you. The real question was, did anybody get drafted? And no, not a single person here at Tulsa got drafted in the NFL draft. So now it is time for the transfer portal and off-season recruiting. We have our commits, and we need to get people that we really want. So Warren Morton, I feel like, and Hakeem Atogwe. But if we don't, here's where we can go. Now, proximity to home. Wow. Yeah, we have a lot of needs for sure. Let's go to first interest. We have some thirds, which kind of sucks. We have a 4-star halfback in Emmett Johnson, and 200 attempts and 1,000 yards last year. And he would be really good. Playing style is perfect. He wants a B. We have a B+, so I feel like we're going to add him, and we're going to go all in on him. The problem is our hours are going to be where we struggle. So Braden Locke, who I don't remember where he was last year. I do know that name. Let's look at the quarterbacks transferring that may be interested in us. Well, there's only 2, and it's Kel Helms and Braden Locke. Braden Locke would be fine for, he's a pocket passer, and he cares about playing time. So we're going to add him. I'm dumb. I could look at the previous team right there, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head where they went. I'm so dumb. But a lot of cornerbacks, okay? We need 2 cornerbacks, so we need to find them. Let's see here. So some of the guys I've added right now, it really matters about playing style, and I'm trying to find ones where we're A+. And there's been a lot. Unfortunately, we need another running back, so I don't know where we're going to find that. But a lot of A+ is on our board, which I think is going to be very helpful. And for the most part, I mean, there's not a lot of like D linemen or anything that want to come here. So that's not great. Yeah, no D linemen here. Yeah, just nobody wants to come here, either deal breaker or locked. So any edges maybe? No, not great there either. But we have some that maybe, I don't know. We're going to have to worry about these transfers first. So that's what we're going to work on. All right, so week 1 for the recruiting for the transfer portal is complete. We've given offers and everything. A lot of these guys are playing style related or proximity to home. I feel like we can add a couple more. So let's look real quick who's like the best targets for us. A free safety would be sick, but I think we added one. Wow, that's a top 30. We'll get this one. He's coming from Alabama. He's from Mississippi. Coverage specialist, A+ playing style. We'll add him. And we'll take Christian Tate because we definitely need a wide receiver. Now, he is a 2-star, which sucks. And the fact that no wide receivers want to come to Tulsa, especially because we run an air raid, definitely sucks. But that's okay. We're going to try these guys out. And that'll be the first week. So I think the only thing we didn't use was 5 hours, which will be fine. So that's week 1. Let's see if we get any commits, or let's see where we end up after the first week of the transfer portal. All right, so no commits that week 1 visit, which I don't think we have many. Now we can make these guys visit. So that'll be good. Luckily, we have a lot of, like, this dude wants playing time. I think that's his number one, or playing style. And we have A+ playing time. So that's like, awesome. I don't know what Virginia is going to do. Braden Locke, I think we're in a good spot as well. Yeah, over North Texas. He cares about playing time. And, buddy, look, we got all the playing time in the world that you want. You will definitely come and play. So you can go ahead and visit. Aiden Wilson, he wants playing style. We have an A+. So now we can't use week 2 visits. So we can move into week 3 and week 4. I think for people that we're still battling, we can wait till that week 4 visit. But for him, like, we know what he wants to do. We know he wants A+ playing style. And so we're going to go ahead and visit him. Same thing for Kip Lewis. We're going to visit him the same week. And playing style is going to be his visit. And the list goes on and on. Now, ones that we're in the battle for, like this guy against Air Force, I feel like we can wait. We keep those points on them. We can help with the visit in week 4. And I feel like that would be really good because playing style is what he cares about. And literally A+ playing styles all the way down. Same thing for Jalen Davis Robinson. I think this is the 3rd school that we're in a recruiting battle with North Texas for, which is absolutely absurd. They're trying to poach some of our guys. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. But Kamari Ramsey cares about playing style. Hopefully we can get him to week 4 because he will definitely love that visit. So the bad thing is we run into some problems like different weeks because you can only have 4 visits per week. So we are waiting on Emmett Johnson because I want to, if I can sway him, I would really love if I was able to like sell somebody on one thing. If I could sell him on like, hey, you're going to come play as soon as you get here. That would be really helpful. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. So let's sim week 2. We got some points. We have 20 points left. So let's see if we can throw that. We'll throw some on him. We need him to decide because nobody else that he wants is, and honestly, let's send the house on Emmett Johnson. I've always seen that when you do the 5, 10, and 25 one, that you get some really good, like, stuff. But we're going to go ahead and send the house on him. Just use our points for this week. And we're going to sim another week. Alright, so we do have some commits. George McHugh, which I think is a high school guy, 2-star defensive tackle. And that's the only one we got this week, so that makes me a little bit nervous. Christian Tate is also on our 2nd. So, this is the big week. This is the big week. We are going to be having the 4-star Emmett Johnson committing, or not committing, but visiting this week. We are going to put his visit for week 3. And we're still in 2nd, okay? We have played this about as good as we can. So I'm going to put the 4 times, or the 40-point thing on him. We're going to schedule a visit. His deal breaker is playing style. But playing time, man. Do you want to do that, or do you want playing time? You're going to come play, okay? You're going to come play. Let's just do it. We're going to do playing time, okay? Hopefully he cares. It is one of his. It is one of his that he cares about. So, like, it's not like we're going to, you know, put him on a visit that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Luckily, Braden Locke is almost there. He cares about playing time, proximity to home. We're going to do a little soft sell, I think, on him. Nothing too crazy. Hard sell, I feel like. We're just going to, let's see if we can find it. I hate going through these sometimes. I know brand exposure is low, but we do have an A+ and an A-, so I feel like that will work okay. He was a visit this week, so Jaden Wilson, a big visit. Kip Lewis is week 3 as well, but I don't think we're going to get him. He was a 4-star, so we were kind of reaching for him. Didn't think that we would get him. Right here, he does have playing style, but I think his visit is week 4, so he is next week. So luckily we still have a chance there. Davis Robinson next week. Kamari Ramsey is next week. Bray Hubbard is next week. Look, Tate, you need to just decide right now that you want to come play here. Brand exposure is just the big thing. He's not going to really like what we have to say. All right, so we've done about all we can do. We got our visits for week 3, so we are going to go ahead and sim and see if we get any commits. All right, first one. Hakeem Otogwe, the quarterback that we wanted, the 3-star. We got him from California. Big get there, I feel like. But no, just not a lot of other ones, which sucks. Braden Locke is now an F in playing time, so I guess he's not coming. I don't know what happened there. I guess us signing a quarterback he got mad at, which I guess is okay, but we still have a lot of people that haven't committed, and that's not great. We have some week 4 visits that are gonna have to be absolutely insane, but other than that, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. There's really nothing I can do either. There's just not a lot that I can do unless I go get some, wide receivers, halfbacks. We need so many. Unless we go get some from the school, I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. We had a lot of people transfer out, but we have some people that maybe we signed one. Okay. Anybody open? 3 stars, something? All right, boys, we have used all our points. We got visits out of the way and everything. We need some commits. We need some of these week 4 visits to go better than expected. That is the goal. So let's see if we get lucky and get, I don't even know. If we get like 5 or 6 more commits, I'll be very happy. All right, so first one is Terry Whitaker, a outside linebacker from Nashville. He will be committing. We also got Jaden Terry, who is a 2-star cornerback. Not good look there. Nick Bryan, another outside linebacker. We got on him late, so that was good. We also got Jalen Davis Robinson, one of the transfers that we were looking for at cornerback. That's a good look. We're also going to get Armani Germain, the tight end, gritty possession tight end, 2-star. Pretty interesting there. We're also going to get Christian Tate, who we were on late. He is a transfer wide receiver, so we will definitely take that. Kyrie Stock, another wide receiver that we got on late, but he is a gem, so that's a plus. He is a gem, and that's all we got. But we did not get a lot of guys. We got 7 commits, I think, right there, and we missed out on some guys. Luckily, we do level up, so we're going to put that on quarterback. That is the goal. Other than that, so down here, we miss out on Jaden Wilson, who went to Army. Very tough look. We miss out on Kamari Ramsey. The week 4 visit did not work. Bray Hubbard, he was a 4-star, but we were there until the end. And then Christian Gray, another cornerback that we missed. And Witt still here. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna play. And if we look at the recruiting classes, let's see where we ended up. 99th, boys. So not great. Did not do good in the transfer portal. If we look at the transfer portal, we were 132nd. We got 3 transfers. That is the worst case scenario for us. Army got 17 transfers. Absolutely absurd. So, yeah, boys, not a great recruiting year. So not much going on in position changes. It's really, hopefully we have a good, training results. That would be sick. Another big level up. I almost leveled up twice. That's absurd. So let's see what we can... All right, training results is big. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Sam Bradford again. And let's do it with the running back. We haven't done anything for the running back yet. And then I think the next one we can do is linebacker and defensive line. So let's look at the training results. Let's see if anything good happened. Probably not. Whatever. But hey, we got some 80s in here. Our punter is now an 80. But Mekhi Miller, we got Jaden? I don't know. Burnett. AJ Allen is going to be our starting running back, and he actually looks really good. As for quarterback, Kirk Francis up to a 76. His speed actually increased as well. He was very good at pocket passer, so that'll be nice. AJ Allen, very good at the running back position. Wide receiver is definitely going to be weak. We still have Zion Septo, still have Megatron Jr., still have Mekhi Miller. Mekhi Miller at an 80 overall with 88 speed. But, hold on, let's go back. 90 speed for Megatron Jr. and Zion Stepto. So, very nice there. As we go through the offensive line, our offensive line is going to be very, very bad. And our defense is not going to be great either. So, this was definitely, we are 69 overall. We're going to be worse than we were last year. So we definitely have to put some time into recruiting this year. That is goal number 1. All right, so our defense did get up to a 71 overall, but still a 69 overall as a whole, and that will bring us to the end of the offseason. So next episode, which will be next Friday, we will do Season 2. So don't get your hopes up for Season 2. We might have a little bit of a down year, but we are going to hit recruiting as hard as possible, and that is our goal. We're going to be looking for people who want proximity to home, playing time, playing style, all of that. That is what we're going to go for. And we're going to be really good at recruiting. That is our goal next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn notifications on, and then comment down below any future rebuilds that you want to see that I'll do like this, maybe season to season or full rebuilds in one episode. Who knows? Who knows? We got a lot of stuff to do. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys for Season 2 next week, and I'll see you guys then. All right, peace out.